Oh no. What? Oh, hey bimbos. So today is a very important day. Why do you ask? Well, Hospo Bimbo turns 3. That's right, we are 3 years old. I'm fucking excited. So to celebrate, I want to make a cake from scratch. I don't know what all this is. Somebody put Jim. We're also going to be brewing a beautiful cup of coffee with the Onyx. This is a tropical weather, beautiful box, brand colors, but is it going to taste as good? I've also got the origami dripper. Let's do a coffee. Let's do a cold brew as well, and a cake to celebrate. Happy birthday to us. Can you even see my socks? Look at this. First of all, the packaging, gorgeous, stunning, love it. This is a coffee company that I've been dying to try. This is Tropical Weather. I believe it's in Ethiopia, but I could be wrong. I don't remember what I ordered. But I did order a box of this, and I also ordered a box of their cold brew beans, specifically for cold brew. It's a little something I prepared earlier. So without further ado, let's get making this cake because it's gonna take me hours because it's from scratch. So let's get going. Preheat the oven to 350. Got my bowl here. We need eggs. How many eggs do we need? 6. 6 eggs, holy Toledo. Vegetable oil. Fuck, I hope we have vegetable oil. Is this a cooking show? Or have we transpired? No, don't worry, it's not. 1 cup of oil because we've got 2 boxes. I'm really hoping I can get 2 tiers out of this. By the way, hi, we're in the States. If you guys haven't listened to the last podcast episode, go check it out. Go check it out. Oh no. I want to know something. There's mixed opinions about this. You're either tossing the eggshells into the garbage disposal, you're either putting them back into the egg carton, or you're throwing them away. So which one are you doing? Because I've always been a firm believer that eggshells can be put into the garbage disposal. After a couple of opinions from some fellow Kiwi friends, the look on their face when I put it in there was just like, the audacity, what are you doing? By the way, this tablecloth was purchased from the dollar store. When's the last time you went to a dollar store? Be honest, because I hadn't been in a really long time, and holy Toledo. Okay, now we are going to gently fold. Ooh, she's a pretty pink color. She's very, very pink. This looks really watery, really watery. While I'm making this, I just wanna reflect, on how we started. Hospo Bimbo was started out of quarantine. It was the start of quarantine. I awoke in the night from a clatter of my brain. I had just started my corporate job. I had left hospitality. I was missing Hospo. And I just kept reminiscing about all the funny shit that would just happen and all the people that I met. And I was like, damn. The reason I'm doing this is because I need to make sure that each has an even amount. If you're a baker, you should probably get away from here. Wow, I did not expect this part to be taking as long as it is. Oh, that's a yolk. That's a yolk in there. Yo. We're doing great, sweetie. So I don't actually usually like the flavor strawberry, but I chose the cake obviously for the color. So hopefully it tastes good, but I do know that my auntie and my mom like the flavor strawberry. So I am heading out to North Carolina tomorrow. I'm picking up Britt from the airport and we are taking off to North Carolina, and I will be taking this cake because I'm pretty sure that on Saturday, Goran is doing a barbecue and I don't have anything to bring. So why not just bring a cake that's already been eaten off of? 1, 2, 3. Let's quickly talk Onyx and what coffee I'm about to brew. So this is the Tropical Weather. I believe it's a seasonal blend. A literal cup of sunshine composed of 2 coffees from Ethiopia, one naturally dried, resulting in a fruit-forward, heavy-bodied cup. The other is washed and fermented, creating delicate floral characteristics. Onyx's website is fucking beautiful. If you have not checked it out and you are just a creator, or if you're into marketing, or if you have a business yourself, go look at Onyx's website. It's stunning. Now, aside from being pleasant to look at, Onyx is top tier when it comes to coffee, and they've created a beautiful brand image that's instantly recognized in the coffee game. They offer a wide range of coffee, gear, tutorials, tools, and a bunch of information with thorough breakdowns with brewing guides, tasting notes, and pairing suggestions. Not to mention the wide range of brew kits, origamis, grinders, kettles, scales, filters. I mean, Onyx Coffee Lab is your one-stop shop for all your brewing needs. So flavor profiles, mixed berries, sweet tea, raw, honey, and plum. And it matches my phone case. All right, so this is gonna be interesting because I still don't have a grinder. I'm still just using my beautiful Porlex hand grinder. You know, nothing wrong with it, but you know, sometimes when you've been using an electric grinder, it's hard to go back to the arthritis. I think the arthritis just comes from the years of being in the industry and just doing a lot of tamping and twisting and yanking. Don't make it sexual. It's not sexual, all right? Talk about coffee, buddy. You know, the bean. So I'm gonna brew this first, have a nice, beautiful cup of coffee. And then I wanna talk about the cold brew because I have one prepared from earlier. We'll make a cold brew. It'll be fun, be a good time. Okay. We're looking for 15. I am really looking forward to getting an electric grinder. Milk and Egg, if you're watching. Something else that's new to the family. We've got a Kosori. We've got a kettle. I do have my fellow back there, but I really like that you can hold the temperature on here. You don't need a stove. You've got all different types of options for temps, and you don't need to keep an eye on it. So that's pretty good for me. Tear that off. Look at how perfect this is. Look at it. I also like that we've now got this in pink, which matches, of course, our little V60 Hario. Fun fact about Bimbo, I've talked about this before. I used to hate the color pink. I hated it. And then I realized I was actually just denying myself. I love pink now. I love what pink represents. It's fun, it's bold, it's funky, it's sarcastic. Pink were a person, pink would be somebody who is ready to get fucked up on a Thursday night. Pink is a person who doesn't say no to drinks just because it's Tuesday, just because it's a school night. Pink is a person who doesn't give a shit what other people think. Pink is amazing. Another little situation we've got here. It's a takeaway bento box. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Thank you. You might be saying, what's in the box? Well, I'll tell you. We've got our coffee filters. All right, did we finish grinding? We did. Tells me when it's done. Okay. Pre-wet. Love it, love it. So I want to talk about the biggest things that I love about Hospo Bimbo. Number one, first and foremost, I love Bimbo because it truly brought me out of my own shell. I like being outgoing and kind of immature and annoying and bold and sassy and just unfiltered. And I found that leading up to that point of creating Hospo Bimbo, there were a lot of times that I felt like I had to be holding myself back. Now, part of that was because of some of the people I was hanging around. Part of that was, you know, just being around assholes, but also a lot of it was just my own fucking insecurity. And I just realized that I just needed to stop. Hospo Bimbo to me has been an outlet basically to be myself, not give a fuck about what anybody thinks. And let me tell you, right now, ooh, this is pretty. Wow. Let me tell you right now, it's been the most rewarding process of my life. I've always been somebody who's doubted myself for whatever fucking reason. I've been somebody who's needed validation. You know, I feel like we all kind of do in some sense. But the sooner that I let that go, that's when the real magic was happening. This is fun. This is really fun. I like this. I've always been a V60 gal, but this visually, and this is nice. This is really, really nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be brewing with this more often, but we're gonna see how she tastes. So the very first episode of Hospo Bimbo was with my friend Brooke Peterson. Let's play a little clip while we finish this off.
My guest tonight is Brooke Peterson. Brooke has been in and out of the hospitality industry for 20 years while pursuing an acting career and being a mom. Tonight, we chat about bartending compared to working in a cafe, life abroad, being a mom, and how to stay creative during it all. I hope you guys enjoy.
So, first episode with Brooke Peterson, Number one, I just love how just hearing myself even in the intro, I'm really like shy and reserved and just like trying to be cool, trying to fucking sound like I don't give a fuck, but in reality, I really did. And the audio sounded shit. Back then I was using these little USB, I think they were Audio-Technica 2100 or something like that. It was a little Audio-Technica mic and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Had no idea. I remember breaking down and crying because I couldn't figure out the gear that I was using, but I was so incredibly nervous that first episode, even though it was with one of my best friends. I wanted everything to go right. I expected to know everything at that stage and yeah, that's just not the case. So let's taste this coffee, shall we? Wow, so very tea-like, I will say. Very, that's our cake. Ooh. Mostly what I'm getting is sweet tea, a subtle hint of mixed berry. I'm not really getting the plum or definitely having, who the fuck is that? Definitely getting the sweet tea with a little bit of honey. Sure, maybe mixed berry a little bit, but I'm not really picking up plum. I guess you could put in like stone fruit with plum, but the sweet tea is really, really shining through, which is interesting because I don't think I've had an Ethiopia that tastes quite like this. Like usually the Ethiopias that I've had, they're more floral, more fruit forward. This is very tea-like, which is interesting because I don't really drink, actually I will fuck with the sweet tea. If you haven't gone to a Chick-fil-A and just ordered an extra large sweet tea, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. If you haven't gone through a drive-thru and ordered a gallon of sweet tea from Chick-fil-A, I really don't know what you're doing. So I'm gonna go down to the pool. I'm gonna give these about an hour to cool. We're gonna put some frosting on them, light a candle, say a little prayer, and let's have a cold brew and let's chat more bimbo. I'll see you then. All right, I'm back. If I look a little disheveled, it's because I am. I went outside into the sun. I went for a dip in the pool. It's been an hour and a half. I'm pretty sure these are cooled down now. I did an absolute hack job to try and level this off. Like I said, these are homemade cakes. Homemade, just really great. So let's just get icing this. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna go a little too crazy with the inside. So that's what he said. I just want to quickly go over some favorite moments of Bimbo. Wait a second. Let's rewind that clip. Can we zoom in on that gym for the audience? Thank you. Okay, great. As you can see, there is some frosting that is stuck to the bottom of my lip and remains there for the duration of the video. This is what happens when you're eating an entire jar of icing in between clips. So I just wanted to address the elephant in the room, future Cass here. Anyway, try to enjoy the rest of the video. It's going to be an eyesore for me, but hopefully not for you. Okay, back to it. For starters, just learning something new. Learning something that I literally had no idea how to do, had an interest in it, have always had an interest in video and audio, knew nothing about it, learned everything on YouTube. Fuck school, go to YouTube. Literally, you can learn fucking anything on there. That's pretty much what got me here, along with some other creatives who have helped me out. I had a lot of help in New Zealand from Rubber Monkey. I did most of my ordering, my tech ordering from them, and they were always really helpful. Cake, anyone? Cake? Let me put that on top. This is massive. Another favorite part about Hospo Bimbo is just getting to know everyone in the industry, learning multiple facets of the industry. It also gave me a newfound love for it, you know? If anyone works in Hospo, you know what I'm talking about. You get to a point where you're just like, I fucking hate it here. Why am I still here? Especially if you've been in the game for years. I just realized I didn't cut off the sides. Damn it. What you want to do here, yeah, is you just want to get the icing down the center and then you want to spill it over the sides. Okay, the bottom looks horrendous. Doesn't look good. Kind of reminds me of the cake from Sleeping Beauty, but without the magic. Other things I really enjoy about Bimbo. The people I've met from it. Social media is crazy. I've met some really cool creatives, people I really look up to, people I've learned a lot from, both in and out of the hospitality industry, but like, man, there's some really talented fucking people out there. All right, that's fucked it. Perfect, it's fucked. Happy, and then we're just gonna, there. We also got some, so in addition to the tropical weather, I also got some cold brew beans from Onyx. Tasting notes of cocoa, date, stone fruit, brown sugar, overall round and creamy, just what you want in a cold brew. I know a lot of people like fruity cold brews. I don't. I just like the run of the mill. If it tastes like tobacco, if it tastes like milk chocolate, perfect. A little bit of caramel in there. Yeah. So I've already taken the liberty of brewing some of this. I've got it in the fridge. Let's pull it out and let's make a cold brew. Got some oat milk here, so I'm just gonna froth that up. All right. Ooh, color looks really nice. Very nice. Don't tell me you're not attracted to that ice. Let's put a dash more in there. Oh. Oh my Lord. Oh heavens. Without further ado, that's really nice. That is, like, to be honest, I think I captured the ratio perfectly, if I don't say so myself. 85 grams of coffee to 3 cups of water. I just queefed, or not queefed. What's the word? You know what I'm talking about. Now, where did I, uh-oh, shit. If this sets off the fire alarm, please don't set off the fire alarm. Don't go over there. Don't go over there. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the podcast and for following me on YouTube and social media. Honestly, your support means the absolute fucking world to me. I am having such a blast doing this. I'm looking forward to bringing in this 3rd year. So please just stay tuned. That is cheers up for now. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Is this gonna work? Oh my God. We need to know. Pretty good.